Talk is cheap. You can get hit with the blink, my nigga. No one will miss you. Weak simp niggas are weasels. I don't send to bitches who don't need me. I murder rap with accuracy. I try to democracy. I call it hypocrisy. I have a dream. You can't assassinate me like Martin Luther King. Many real niggas have died. Weak men create hard times. You're a sheep. You live through the narrative of lies of the machine. Weak niggas can't compete and rap with me. I murder rap on these beats with ease. Nigga, there's a price you pay in this unfree world, in this unfree society. All right, let's watch this Democratic cuck, simp, beta male, weak-minded, corrupt-minded, one-dimensional thinking dude. Because we have a Trump victory. So, let's watch a meltdown. White dude for Harris has melted down over Trump victory. Oh my God. I love the sound of that. Let me read that like 2 more times. White dude for Harris has a meltdown over Trump victory. Again, white dude for Harris has a meltdown over a Trump victory. I love it. Play the tape.
I can't believe Trump's actually gonna win this fucking thing.
Yep, he is. He did.
Fuck, I'm so pissed off. Fuck. Fuck.
Big old titties.
God damn it.
Big old titties.
I can't believe
They had the nerve
Trump's actually gonna win this
to
fucking
vote
thing.
me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so pissed off. Fuck. Fuck.
Big old man titties.
Damn it. I can't believe Trump's actually gonna win this fucking thing.
He did. He
Oh, Jesus
deserved
Christ.
it.
I'm so pissed off. Fuck.
Weak-minded, corrupt-minded, one-dimensional
God
thinking
damn it.
dude. Weak men create
Trump's actually gonna
hard
win this fucking thing.
times.
Oh,
Weak
Jesus Christ. I'm
men
so pissed off.
create hard
Fuck.
times.
Fuck. Fuck. God damn it.
You lose. Okay, let's watch some of these Democratic women melt down. It's pretty funny when you think about it. Okay, this one here. Okay, here you go. I have to read some of the I just woke up and saw the results. I swear to God, I'm done with you self-hating, disgusting, racist bees. It's crazy, man. There's that video. Oh, I got some. Okay, so we got some of the view stuff. Don't really need to play that. Oh, watch this lady. Look, look. She's screaming, bro. She's literally screaming. I can't get enough of these videos. Look, she's literally screaming. Look.
I'm sorry. No, no,
Look.
no, no. Why? Why? Do you really hate me like that? I'm sorry. No.
It's called TDS, Trump Derangement Syndrome. I blame the mainstream media for their manipulation and lies. I blame themselves for not being that smart to be able to see the laws of the democratic machine. Okay, so you got that video. Okay, watch what this liberal woman's saying. I just wanted to play it. Listen. She's cutting her hair because Trump won.
See what happens.
It's crazy. You can't make it up.
You guys feel spicy? Because I do. Right. I don't know how to use this thing. Let's see what happens. Is
Can't make it up.
this cutting off hair? I'm gonna have to cut it short on that. That was a down, right? I think this is too getting hair.
You can cut your hair. You can do whatever you want.
Here we go. I give up America.
You.
I'm coloring his hair because, right? Fuck coloring my hair. Fuck having my hair be long and luxurious. Fuck all that shit. Fuck being skinny. Fuck being hot. Fuck being all
Like,
the
they just give up. Look how quick they give up. Look.
things that the patriarchy wants us to be. Because clearly,
Right, look, she's talking about the patriarchy. Look.
fuck being hot. Fuck being all the things that the patriarchy wants us to be. Because clearly, they don't give a shit.
Listen to this.
And I'm talking to you too. Those of you ladies who have the internalized misogyny required to do what you did. Minorities.
So the women that voted for Trump, they voted in droves. They have hidden misogyny. Wow.
Whereas
They're
if you're more
self-hating
power,
on
I'd rather
another
close you
level.
up to the white man, just in case some crumbs fall off his plate, so that you may eat from them.
Listen to it.
I don't know how to work this thing, but I'm on my way. I'm gonna figure it out.
It's lost their minds.
Why? Because this is taking too long. Here we go. Short hair we go. Here we go.
They lost their
Here we
effing
go.
mind.
We're cutting it off because fuck you. That's why. You think I'm crazy?
Yeah, I do. You're very crazy. You're not dateable. You know, dudes will hook up with you. I mean, you are pro-abortion, so you know, you're not for nuclear families, right? Here's another one. This is from Alex Jones. Listen to this one.
Did we get here? What in the Alice in Wonderland night? How did we get here? How did we get here?
Oh my God.
What in the Alice in Wonderland nightmares is going on right now? All I can say is how fucking
Radical
dare you.
feminists lost.
If you voted
This is the strong
for
and
a man, if
independent
you
woman.
voted for
Don't need 'em.
anybody other than Kamala, and you live in one of the states that it was, close,
Okay,
or if you
and
didn't vote,
let's go back for a second. Let's rewind. Number one, your candidate is Joe Biden. It's the Biden-Harris administration. Okay, you had 4 years. What did you promote? DEI. Men can be women. Women can be men. What else did you promote? You said that transgender ideology. With certain books in schools. What else did you promote? Biological males changing in women's bathrooms, biological males competing in women's sports, because you guys want to be a man so bad. Y'all want the energy and the strength and power of a man, and it's not gonna happen. Okay, so that's it. But what did you promote? I mean, I'm not gonna spend all night on it, but this is where the strong and independent woman stuff came from. It came from the Democratic Party. See, once I start to realize where it's coming from, I'm like, yo, okay, it's coming from the Democrats. That's where it's coming from. So yeah, Trump victory was imminent. I predicted it. I was right. Once again, credibility is 1,000, and I pat myself. I'm at work today, and people are just like, Trump says he's going to make America great again. Like, you guys were not paying attention. You guys were not paying attention. I'd make this, phone call with my mom and dad. I'd be like, Mom, if he wins, I think he's gonna win. Then when I see what the Democratic machine was doing with the celebrities like Cardi B and Lady Gaga, I was like, oh man, he might not have a chance. But he was triumphant, and he won. He bet on himself and he won. He didn't give up, and I respect that, man. I respect it. I really, really do. He's gonna go down in history as one of the greatest He's gonna go down in history like he created history, and like, oh man, he's just gonna go down as one of the greats in history, man. He really did. He overcame a lot, and these women can't see that, and it's funny. I'm just gonna watch you cry, but I want you to show. I want people to see the hatred on the left. Democratic women that vote 72%. 72% Democrat and vote for transgenderism, open borders, soft on crime policies. That's what they vote for. And then they get mad about the negative consequences. It's stupid,
if you
man.
voted
Dumb.
for that
Gotta
man,
fix
if
it.
you
I don't know.
voted
I don't know.
for anybody other than Kamala, and you live in one of the states that it was,
Yeah, American people, women and men, black men, Hispanic men, Latino men. Yeah, they live in those states, and they choose to pick Donald Trump over Kamala. Okay, and what's your response to
you
that?
know,
Listen, guys.
close, or if you didn't vote,
Really? Look. They're
I chose family. I chose women. I chose America. I love you.
you.
how the fuck is this still happening? All I've ever
You don't
known
live in reality.
politically.
Stop it. You don't really live in reality. You chose to say your feelings are more important than factual information. The truth can never be considered disrespectful. And y'all chose to ignore the facts. Y'all chose to ignore the truth. On my show, on my platform, and what I say, listen, man, let's look at both sides of what the argument is and come up with our own conclusions. We're independent thinkers, we're critical thinkers. Y'all couldn't even do that. So I know for sure y'all been led down the wrong path.
It's hatred.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Look.
I'm done with you. I'm done with you and your mother and your sister. I'm just done with
fuck this.
I'm sorry. Tell me for too much. I'm sorry. I don't understand how scared of this man I am. If this guy does end up winning again, all of the people who voted for him will be like happy and they'll just be celebrating. And everyone who feels threatened by him is fucking scared. Like we're scared for our lives. We're scared for our friends. How dare you put this man into office for another 4 years, knowing damn well what it means for our country.
Yeah, I think it means really good things for our country. You know, I was thinking, man, when I was coming back here to do this show, I'm like, you know, Tucker Carlson gave one of the greatest speeches I have ever heard. Honestly, he gave one of the greatest speeches. You know what, lady liberal Democratic woman? People believe in Donald Trump, and Donald Trump believes in the people. That's what you don't understand. Donald Trump believes in the people. We the people. And the people believe in Donald Trump, myself included. I know you don't like that, and I don't give a fuck if you don't. But the point is, you lose. You can cry, you can simp, you can, right? All of this was started because of your candidate. But let me play you the MSG. I think it's Madison Square Garden. I gotta play you this thing. Hold on. Was it 9 minutes? Okay. It's like 10 minutes. Okay, let's play that right before I continue a little bit. Because his speech is really great. Bro, his speech is one of the greatest speeches I've ever heard. Yo. Wait till I put. Okay, you guys ready? Here it is. I'm gonna show you. Bro, this is one of the greatest speeches I have ever heard in my entire life. One of them. By Tucker Carlson. I played it. I streamed over the last couple weeks the Madison Square Garden. It was a packed arena, and they labeled Trump supporters Nazis, anti-woman, anti-democracy. That's what they did. Just listen to Tucker Carlson's speech. It's one of the greatest speeches, man. Here we go.
Donald Trump's gonna win.
Look at this.
He's gonna win.
It's the greatest.
I know that that's true.
It's the greatest speech.
Why is Donald Trump gonna win? The people he's about
Why?
to defeat have no idea. And they're panicked. They have no idea why people like Donald Trump. They just lie about everything at gunpoint.
Oh my god. Bro, I'm coming home to do this show, right? And I'm like, yo, Tucker Carlson's speech is the greatest speech I've ever heard, man. In these times. He said this 2 weeks ago, and so now I'm thinking to myself, where were all these people at that are crying on TikTok about Donald Trump's victory? Tucker Carlson literally was telling you the truth. And you didn't want to accept it. You didn't even want to accept the truth, man. He told you 2 weeks ago. Let's continue, man.
He's gonna win.
Speech, bro.
I know that
It
that's
was
true.
true.
Why is Donald Trump gonna win? The people he's about to defeat have no idea. And they're panicked. They have no idea why people like Donald Trump.
Right.
They force us to lie about everything at gunpoint, effectively. They put people in prison for refusing to lie. And not just the obvious lies that men can become women or Vladimir Putin blew up the Nord Stream pipeline. No, honestly, he did. January 6th was insurrection. They were unarmed, but it was very insurrection-y. Not even the obvious ones, but the big lie. Kamala Harris, she got 85 million votes because she's just so impressive. As the first Samoan, Malaysian, low IQ, former California prosecutor ever to be elected president, it was just a groundswell of popular support. And anyone who thinks otherwise is just a freak or a criminal. To be here, and it's wild. The alignment, it's unbelievable, and the fact that it's here is even sweeter.
It is sweet.
Imagine if you're, and just
It is sweet.
pause for 1 moment. Imagine you're Donald Trump.
Okay.
You're from New York City, you become famous in New York City, you make your fortune in New York City, and all of a sudden the leadership of New York City decides they're going to destroy you because they don't
Right?
like your politics. And
Right.
so yeah, boo. Imagine if that were you, though. And they try and take everything that you have. They try and put you in prison. They try and put your children in prison. If that happened to you, how often do you think you'd be going back to New York City?
Exactly.
How about never? And yet he's here. It's like getting thrown out of a bar. And you think to yourself, well, all my friends are in the bar. And you approach the door and there's the bouncer like, you're not allowed in here. And from behind the bouncer, you hear the cheers of your friend, come on in! And the bouncer hangs his head in shame. He's embarrassed that he's working for the man trying to keep the most popular person out of the bar. And that's Donald Trump back in the city that produced him with no embarrassment at all in a room full of his friends.
That's right.
The stones that takes, the bravery that takes.
That's right.
Is incredible.
It is incredible.
Donald Trump's going to win.
Why?
He's going to win.
Why, though?
I know that that's true.
It was true.
Why is Donald Trump going to
Why?
win? The people
I want to
he's
know why.
about to defeat have no idea.
Ooh.
And they're panicked. They have no idea why people like Donald
Right.
Trump. And their first theory was, well, Donald Trump is evil, so half the country's evil also. And that's one of the reasons they spent the last 4 years trying to destroy the country, because they're mad at its voters for liking Donald Trump.
That's why.
How much easier would it have been just to pause?
That's why. Because they're mad at you guys that support Donald Trump. They're mad at me. If you say you like Donald Trump, they're mad at the voter base. You're not allowed to like Donald Trump. That's the point he's trying to make. And it's a great point.
And that's one of the reasons they spent the last 4 years trying to destroy the country, because they're mad at its voters for liking
That's why.
Donald Trump. How
They're
much
not
easier
allowed
would it
to.
have been just to pause for 20 minutes and ask yourself honestly in some silent place, why do people like Donald Trump?
Why do they like him?
And if they had been honest enough to ask themselves that question, they would have come up with the two main reasons, and here's what they are.
What are they?
The first reason that people like Donald Trump is because he likes them. That's why.
Thank you. Thank you.
And it's real. Affection is something you can't fake. I don't care how many times Kamala Harris would tell me she loves me, I don't believe
That's
her.
right.
I saw her kiss her husband with a mask on. A mask on. That's her version of love. It's fake. It's not real.
It's not
They spent
real.
10 years telling you Trump is a hater. Do you feel that on him? No, you don't. Because it's not there. I've spent a lot of time with Trump. And there's not one moment I've ever been with him off camera where he's spending his time grousing about people he hates.
There you
Ever.
go.
He's talking about the people and the country he loves in his private time. Trust me. And people know in a country that's been taken over by a leadership class that actually despises them and their values and their history
Yes.
and their culture and their customs, really hates them.
Yes.
To the point that it's trying to replace them.
Yes.
They know someone who actually has affection for them, and that's Donald Trump. And it's requited. It's requited. They know. When he goes to McDonald's and serves fries, like, he's not faking that at all.
That's right.
That's why
right.
that worked. Democratic media consultants like, how is that working? Because it's real. That's why. And the second reason that people love Trump, and I put myself in this category, is why I'm here today, is because he's liberated us in the deepest and truest sense. And the
What is
liberation he
that?
has brought to us is a liberation from the obligation to tell lies.
Thank you.
Donald Trump has made it possible for the rest of us to tell the truth about the world around us.
Thank
And
you.
that's the single most liberating thing you can do for people.
Bro, they were wrong. They were wrong. They were wrong. And I'm so happy. I tell you, man, this is one of the greatest speeches I've ever heard. But anyway, I just want to play that part again and we'll continue.
Donald Trump has made it possible for the rest of us to tell the truth about the
The truth
world
can
around us.
never be.
And that's the single most liberating thing you can do for people.
That's
if you
right.
want to enslave people, if you want to degrade them,
Well, you do.
force them to tell lies.
That's it.
And they have. They force us to lie about everything at gunpoint, effectively. They put people in prison for refusing to lie.
Yes.
And not just the obvious lies that men can become women, or Vladimir Putin blew up the Nord Stream pipeline. No, honestly, he did.
So again, man, Kamala lied to her supporters. It's that simple. That's why they're upset. See, guys, when you lie to people and they find out the truth, what happens? The their worldview becomes more broken. The reason why this lady's upset is because of Kamala Harris, not Donald Trump. Kamala Harris could have told Democratic women the truth, and so she chose a lie about one man because she was trying to gain power.
What it means for us as a people.
All you have to do is tell people the truth.
There's that much ignorance and that much hate in this country. It's
Tell
so
them the truth.
terrifying.
That's to tell people the truth.
It's so terrifying.
The fuck are we back in the same situation
That's why they're upset.
again? Who the fuck is voting for him?
Me. If I was American, me.
Fuck you. I want to hear about how shitty your life gets under his policies.
Listen to how angry they are. Look.
Live with that decision and sit with it. Let it make you uncomfortable. Fuck you.
Okay, so that's one part of that, right? Now listen to this. I was listening to this earlier, right? On the lunch break. I get more and more happy with each leftist meltdown video that I see. Me too. Guys, you know the dating streaming service, you know how I go over there and ask these, ladies questions and try to understand their worldview and mindset, right? It's the same ones on the TikTok thing. It's the same ones. They have a video. They got a dirty house. You know what I'm saying? Same archetypal facial expressions. They look the same in the face. Now listen to what she says. You ready? This is why people respect my channel, and this is why people come over to watch my channel. Now listen to why. Just listen to this. I'm not shocked, but then again, I'm not surprised.
Forgive me for being a little emotional here.
Listen.
But what the fuck is going on? People in the future are going to look back at this time and they're going to be like, what the fuck? What the fuck happened? Because we were progressing. When Obama got elected, I really feel like we were progressing.
No, ma'am. No. You're wrong about that.
Going in the right motherfucking direction. But then Trump comes in and he gives a voice to the voiceless.
But isn't that a good... So you mean to tell me, right? This is what she... Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Listen. If somebody is outside, right, and they are hungry, and they don't have a voice to exercise how hungry their stomach is, right? And a person walks down the street and sees that person that is hungry with a hungry belly. And he says, you know what? I'm going to stand up for you. I'm going to actually do what I can to make the issues that you go through. And I'm going to highlight that to everybody. How in the hell is that a bad thing? So what she's saying is people that felt like they were disenfranchised and didn't have a voice, specifically men in this country, right? Okay? That is a bad thing. That's what she just said. Play it again. I'm just going to play it for you, okay? This is the mindset, man. So I don't know where... I'm lucky I went to... I graduated... I graduated all my, junior high school, couple college, degrees and all that stuff. But then I did my own critical thinking for myself. Okay? But anyway.
And he gives a voice to the voiceless. He gives a voice to the criminals, to the racists, to white motherfuckers who want to be back on top.
This is a white woman talking about white men in this country, bro. They have some sickness in this country.
I don't want to touch another man with a 10-foot motherfucking pole.
And don't worry, honey. All right? Don't worry. I'm going to make it, because I'm going to highlight you on my channel. Fellas, if you see her, you hook up with her. Because she's going to go back on the cock carousel. Eventually, she's going to go back on the cock carousel when she gets bored of scrolling through a screen all day. She's going to be back out there, right? Hook up with her. We know she's not a wife. We know she's not marriageable. We know she's not a loyal girlfriend. We know her ideology is twisted. That's it. That's all she's going to bring. Well, certified, man. Why are you saying that? Well, this is what it is.
10-foot motherfucking pole. Ladies, where are we going? 4B movement for real. Fuck men. Fuck all of you. And fuck.
Did you hear it? No, listen, brother. Listen, man. I get frustrated because I'm talking to stupid motherfuckers on that shit, on that dating app shit. I'm talking to really dumb, low IQ individuals, okay? They don't have a critical thinking bone in their body. They can't think with outside themselves. They can't think with outside the framework of themselves. They're very low IQ, okay? I don't have that ideology where I'm like, okay, you know what? Women disagree with me. You know, like yesterday's stream, I said, you know, all the bitches that are strong, you know what I mean? I mean, it's not a good thing to do. It isn't, okay? But if you leave me with something like this, man, men, like, we gotta push back against the narrative, man. Like, I'm sorry, we just gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're saying fuck men. What do you expect men to do? I just don't understand. Like, you're saying fuck men. I'm a man. So what am I supposed to do? Just be like, okay, there's a bunch of women saying fuck men because they disagree with men being men in this country because they want to feminize men. They want effeminate men. But I'm a masculine man and I respect who I am. And so what am I? No, I got to respond back in a fuck you back. And I will find people, I will find like-minded individuals that have different values, have the same values as me. But this is how she really feels. It's the same on the dating streaming service. But she's blatant because Trump won. Maybe she was on it. I don't know. But this is what she's saying.
I don't want to touch another man with the 10
Don't.
hole. Ladies, where are we going? Before we movement for real. Fuck men. Fuck all of you. And fuck you ugly dumb bitches who voted for him too. You guys are a piece of shit. You guys have internalized
You hear
fucking
this?
misogyny
On
and dumb. You're
TikTok?
stupid. Oh, and all the climate change shit going out the motherfucking window because it's a hoax. Bro, we're cooked. We're cooked. This is our last motherfucking year on this goddamn planet. And to be able to appoint 3 more fucking Supreme Court justices.
Bro, you would say, well, certify, you should talk about politics.
That believe the same beliefs that he believes.
He's talking about politics. Why can't I do it?
And I guess that's what you guys want. That's what you guys want. You guys want to be radical.
Man, you have a cat crawling in the background. J.D. Vance is the vice president elect. J.D. Vance is vice president elect. And what did he say? You know what? I'm just going to play the clip. That's what's the beautiful thing about YouTube and doing content like this. You can just play the clip. You were a childless cat lady. I love it, man. Oh my God, I had a great day today, man. People are looking at me like, why am I so happy? I'm happy every day most of the time. But they were upset. They were upset. They were upset because they're on the wrong side of history. And they will remain on the wrong side of history. I've been waiting 4 years, waiting 3 years. Man, we see your cat in the background on the left side of the screen. You're a childless cat lady. And so, to the vice president-elect.
Corporate oligarchs by a bunch of childless cat ladies who are miserable at their own lives and the choices that they made, and so they want to make the rest of the country miserable too. It's just a basic fact. You look at Kamala Harris, Pete Buttigieg,
right?
AOC, the entire future of the Democrats is controlled by people without children. And how does it make any sense? We've turned our country over to people who don't really have a direct stake in it. What they're saying is that we're effectively run in this country via the Democrats, via our corporate oligarchs, by a bunch of childless cat ladies who are miserable at their own lives and the choices that they've made. And so they want to make the rest of the country miserable too. And it's just a basic fact. You look at Kamala Harris, Pete Buttigieg, AOC, the entire future of the Democrats is controlled by people without children. And how does it make any sense that we've turned our country over to people who don't really have a direct stake in it?
Vice president-elect. Okay, here's another liberal. It says liberal women women are insane. I feel bad for any dude who is married to one. Not me, brother. You don't gotta worry about that.
Safe for any of the ladies that have been
Look at this shit.
seriously considering divorcing their husband. There's a lot of big conversations happening now that we have the results of the election. One of them being no-fault divorce. That is a type of divorce that allows you to end your marriage without needing to prove that anyone is at fault. Some lawmakers are looking to abolish that, which is going to make you divorcing your husband a lot harder. So here's what that potential change could mean for you. You're gonna have to prove that your husband did something wrong, which can be even more expensive, emotionally draining, and time-consuming. Legal battles over fault can keep you in an endless and very expensive fight. Removing no-fault divorce could mean higher conflict in court, which is certainly not ideal for your kids or you. Without no-fault divorce, you lose the freedom to decide when to leave your marriage. Your private decision and could be left up to someone else's idea of what's right. So if you're unhappy in your marriage,
now might be the time to act. Protect your right to choose what is best for you and your kids before it's taken away. Because the reasons that you want to leave your marriage are no one else's fucking business.
This woman is advocating for women to divorce their husbands now before or if they repeal no fault divorce. So guys, let this be a lesson to you. Women play stupid. Wait. Let this be an understanding to you. When it comes to the political spectrum, women play the stupid role. They play stupid when it benefits them, but they don't play stupid when it doesn't benefit them. That's how it is. So when society is benefiting women, they play stupid. But when society is not benefiting women, it's like, yo, we got to do this. Okay. You know what? Now's the time to get a divorce, because that's what you need to know. So they play stupid to benefit themselves. And that's a sick person, bro. Here's another Democratic woman. Let's watch it.
This will be great. Like we're just gonna wake up tomorrow morning and everything's gonna go back to the way everything. It'll be it'll be like a really bad dream, and none of this will ever happen. Right? Like it'll be like
it's a dream
the first
now.
time, and we're all gonna pull through fine in 4 years. Correct? Please, someone tell me. I can tell you one thing right now. Marriage is the farthest thing from on the table currently. So they screwed the pooch on that one. If they
No, they didn't.
that any of this was going to actually help with the whole family and kids.
You weren't getting married. You weren't getting married anyway. You're strong and independent. You don't need a man. So what you're talking about? Now you're talking about marriage? See, again, they play stupid when society benefits them. But when society no longer, in their minds, benefits them, now they understand what's going on. See how magical it was? It was just like the snap of a finger. Now they understand it. Huh? Hear it again.
Correct? Please, someone tell me. I can tell you one thing right now. Marriage is the farthest thing from on the table currently. So they screwed the pooch on that one. If they thought that any of this was going to actually help with the whole family and kids department and lowering birth rates, because no.
If you thought that this was going to help with, the declining birth rates, like, no, absolutely. Ma'am, you were unmarried before Trump won. Like, you will be unmarried when Trump gets inaugurated. You'll be unmarried when Trump starts governing. You'll be unmarried when you meet Chad next week. You'll be unmarried when you hook up with the next guy next Monday. What are you saying? Like, I don't understand the math here. Come on, man. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Crazy is that? No, not even.
So basically what she's saying, when I'm called, she's saying as a woman, being called on a duty to, have the birth rates rise, I'm saying no. I'm just going to sit back and watch the birth rates collapse. That's what she's saying. That's an evil fucking person, bro. That's an evil person. Hey, I'm going to sit back and watch society decline because I have a duty, like for her, I have a duty as a woman to actually go out there and procreate with a man and build a nuclear family, and it would benefit me and it would benefit him and benefit society. But you know what? Actually, I'm going to sit back and watch society decline. That's some fucking evil shit, man. I'm telling you.
Any semblance of thoughts I had or hope for that is completely going to be a no thanks for me, love.
See?
You think I would ever even dare bring a child into this country now? It was rough before. Now?
But you weren't doing it before. It's more excuses. That's all it is.
It was rough before. Now? No. That's cute. And the men don't even start that dating.
Walmart's good, especially
I was still entertaining a few marks here and there. Sometimes. No, honey, no. Not even close. That's never. Goodbye.
Man, you can't make this shit up. Now, this is a new one here. I didn't really get through it. But look, unhinged Democrat says she hopes Trump supporters have complicated pregnancies and bad stuff happens to them. Didn't I just say that woman, the last one, was evil? Well, let's watch another. Why are women so evil, man? Not all y'all, but y'all are some evil, man. Like, I know there's some evil dudes out there too, but my God, man. I'm shocked.
Now that we're saying what we're thinking, I'm going to go ahead and say that I think if you voted for Donald Trump, you're ugly. I think you're all freaking ugly, and I think you're dumb as bricks. And I think you're a bigot in every sense of the word, every use of the word. I also not only won't care
when all the bad stuff that's gonna happen
You
to you,
don't
I
care
actually
now.
want it to happen to you. I
But
want
you
your
don't care
taxes to go.
now.
I want things to be
You
more
don't
expensive
care
for you.
now.
I want you to have a complicated pregnancy. I want all that bad stuff to happen to you because that's what you deserve.
Bro,
Also,
that is some evil shit, man. That is some evil stuff. So, fellas, the women, Democratic, liberal women, are telling you when society doesn't benefit them, they're wishing death upon you. As Alex Jones famously said, they're a death cult, and I'm seeing it right now.
sense
Here you go. Crazy,
important
man.
ever use
Death
for.
cult.
I also not only won't care
Death cult.
when all the bad stuff that's gonna happens to you, I actually want it to happen to you. I want your
Jeez,
taxes
you
to go.
want bad stuff to
I want
happen
things to
to
be more
people that
expensive for you.
disagree
I
with
want
her? That's fucking
you to have a
crazy.
complicated
Yo, that just blows
pregnancy. I
my
want all
mind,
that bad
bro.
stuff
I'm
you
not even
deserve.
like I don't
Also,
even wish that.
like the only
I
silver lining
respectfully can just
is
disagree
it's
with
actually
you.
gonna
She wishes
suck for all you
something
Trump voters way more than it's gonna
happens
suck for
to
us
you.
blue
That's
voters because
disgusting.
we actually have educations and good jobs. Y'all are broke as fuck, so it's really gonna suck for you when he raises your taxes a ton. Now the
No, I don't think so. He wants no tax on tips. He wants no federal income tax. He wants to replace income tax with tariffs. So
listen,
it's gonna be great for us. And you guys will still never give him a win anyway. So it's not gonna make a difference. Anyway, they're melting down. It's funny. I think it's crazy. But that's some evil shit, man. They're very. I mean, we could just go to. I'll just play. I mean, I'll do another 10 minutes or something, and I'll just look. Here's another. Look, Trump derangement. Trump derangement syndrome should be officially classified as a mental illness at this point. It should be. I think so. Yep.
I was just walking down
I think so. Yes.
the street to go get my medication because I'm out and I need it for today.
Okay.
And I saw a woman walking her 2 kids.
Okay.
She had this look on her
Okay.
face. And I looked at her, we made eye contact, we both kind of
Okay.
nodded. Like we were both just devastated. And you could just tell in her eyes.
And I don't know what happened to this girl.
I can't believe this country did this again. Why did I let myself have hope?
Why? Do you hear this shit? They hate themselves. Like my mom would always tell me, man. Like my mom would always tell me, don't ever, don't date a woman that hates themselves. You're not gonna get nowhere with her. And mom, you were right. If you're listening, you were right. You were right. I get the sermon from you and my dad, but you're definitely right. You cannot date this. This is undateable. Still undateable. Still undateable. Okay, this woman is like walking in the woods screaming. Let's play it. We're walking down by the lake screaming because Trump won. They have some problems, man. You know what's crazy? It's like it almost seems like with the Trump victory, they have to go back to being women, and they don't want to be women. That's basically what it's telling me. Like they don't want to be women at all. So it's like okay. They have some serious issues. Now look at it says that face you make when you remember that you're the one who has to certify Trump's victory. Oh my God. Let this be a lesson. Look at the lesson. Look. It's so fucking beautiful. Look at her face. All the shit she said about Trump. And now she has to be the one to certify his victory. Man, Trump he's on another level, man. I'm making another song on the weekend for him, man. That face you make when you remember that you are the one who has to get it? Certified truth, certify Trump's victory. Certified Trump's victory. Yeah. Oh, I was right so much, man. It feels so good. So anyway, this woman is a professor, and she canceled school because Trump won. I've decided to cancel class today to give space to those who are devastated by the election results. I have already interacted with students who are hurting badly, who are scared, who are tired, who are unsure how to go on. Really? For those of you who are sad, scared, traumatized, angry, etc., please know that you are not alone. There are resources available to help support you, and there are pathways forward. Please take time to take care of yourself. Find small joys. Find small joys. Hold close the people who matter to you. And I know not everyone is upset at the results, and hope we can be gentle with each other today rather than create division. I will be in my office today during class if you want to stop by to talk. Amy. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? When Biden won, I was pissed. But I kept trucking on, did I not? I kept trucking on. Yep, kept trucking on. Okay, so I mean that face, man. That face is priceless. So this TikToker wants to become a hospice nurse so she can abuse elderly Trump supporters? No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Fuck, that's some evil shit, man. I don't believe that, guys. This TikTok, man, when I become a hospice nurse so I can do elder abuse towards Trump voters, will anybody be mad? Loving left, bro. I never claimed to tolerate. Okay, you better hide your grandpa because I'm coming for him. You guys are fucking sick, man. Look, it's right on display for you guys. Now is it starting to make sense now? Liberal women are a threat to democracy. That's what it's looking like. When you leave liberal women and women alone and say, "Yo, just go figure it out, go be strong and independent." And then when society resets itself, this is what you get. That is some sick shit, man. That is some sick stuff going on in this country, bro. You want to abuse elders? You're a man. I'm just gonna keep it family friendly. We're gonna put let's see if we can find some videos here. This is on TikTok here. Oh my god. Look.
It's not an act of love if you make her human. Too much labor all day, every day there. It's not a maintenance flavor. It's not an act of.
Just to show you what he's got going on. He was ordered to pay $300.
I try not to hit myself.
Ow!
I try not to hit.
That's a song, by the way. You know, bro. I don't know what happened. What happened to the women, bro? Y'all said you were strong and independent. You don't need a man. Now a man's gonna be governing you. I mean, shit. We accepted Joe Biden, did we not? We accepted Joe Biden. We accepted Lie and Biden. We accepted him and Kamala the first time. What's the problem? Let's go back here. Let's post that.
I don't relate to you.
Just gonna play the videos, right? That's what I'm doing to you.
I don't relate to you. No.
She's really crying, guys. Look at that.
Never treat me this shitty.
And playing a song in the
Make
background.
me hate this shit. I don't relate to you. I don't relate to you, no. 'Cause I never treat me this shitty. You make me hate this shit. I don't relate to you.
I'm having a hard time explaining this feeling, which is surprising, right? I'm a black woman in America. I'm Congolese and live in America. Of course, I am used to being overqualified and underlooked.
Oh Lord.
This feeling of constant disappointment, but this time,
They have a victim mindset.
woman, like Vice President Kamala Harris, her opponent is a criminal. Yet
Joe Biden is a criminal.
chooses him. What
Joe Biden is a criminal. His son is a criminal.
to all the other men who are comfortable assaulting?
Wait. Go back.
What message does that send?
Hold on. Let's get it. Let's get it right.
having a hard time explaining this feeling, which is surprising, right? I'm a black woman in America. I'm Congolese and even in America. Of course, I'm used to being overqualified and underlooked.
You don't hear
Used
that
to
shit?
feelings of constant disappointment, but this time, I
You
feel
have
different because she's a
DEI.
woman, like Vice President Kamala Harris.
Right. She's the first woman vice president. You do know that. She is the first woman vice president.
Her opponent is a criminal. Yet, America chooses him. What message does that send to all the other men?
You know what? Let me respond. You know what message it sends to all the other men? One message it sends to me is that, Nelson Mandela is a criminal, right? Was Nelson Mandela a criminal? Did I get that right? Wasn't Malcolm X a criminal? Huh? Wasn't Malcolm X a criminal before he was Malcolm X? He was Red. That was his name, his street name. Hold on a second. I just want to play. See what the. Look at this, guys. Wasn't Nelson Mandela a criminal? Yo, I don't understand the logic here. Hold on, let me.
Democratic elections in South Africa, marking the official end to racial oppression and apartheid rule. Apartheid, a term
Actually,
I've
Nelson
heard before,
Mandela
but what
was
exactly
labeled
is
a
it?
terrorist.
The word is
So the argument that Trump is a criminal. Well, Nelson Mandela was labeled a terrorist and criminal. It's been 25 years since Nelson Mandela won the first all races election in South Africa, triumphing over the legalized racial segregation of apartheid, and established himself as a hero only a scant few years after he was widely labeled a terrorist. Mandela was once considered a criminal in his own country and a communist in eyes of the United States. So what is her argument? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is like a Nelson Mandela. Like, I'm gonna start calling Trump the Nelson Mandela effect because that's exactly what it looks like. Right? Okay, so her argument that Trump is a criminal, Nelson Mandela was a criminal, and they labeled him a terrorist by the United States. But people love him. So what is the argument? I don't understand. Same thing with Malcolm X. Malcolm X did time. Right? And it says Mandela's terrorist label has largely faded in the background as South Africa marks the anniversary of his historic election victory on April 24th, 1994. So again, Donald Trump's criminal, it will fade in the background like Nelson Mandela, in my humble opinion. I really believe so. It's the same thing. It's this is the same shit. It will fade into the background. So her argument that Trump is a criminal, Nelson, the thing is, like, does she like Nelson Mandela? Because, like, I don't understand. Like, I defeat their ideology so quick.
We're comfortable assaulting women.
So I don't understand it, man.
What message does that
I
send
like Nelson Mandela
to
too.
all the women who have been assaulted? I just feel so defeated. I feel so defeated.
Hold on, let's go back.
Comfortable assaulting women. What message does that send to all the other men who were comfortable assaulting women?
All the other men that are comfortable assaulting women. Number one, I don't assault women. Number two, there's women that assault men. There's women that assault men verbally, physically. Women getting in men's faces and using verbal toxic femininity to attack that person. I've experienced it on dating streaming. I literally experienced it. So what are you saying? But it's always about the men.
What message does that send to all the women who have been assaulted? I just feel so defeated. I feel so defeated. I don't even know how to explain this feeling. It's too much. Because there was never a part of me for a second who thought, like, there was even... I am so scared. I think that's really the underlying feeling.
No, ma'am. You're on the wrong side of history. It's that simple. You're on the right side of history.
I'm hurt.
Told you.
bad. I'm just all of it. And first of all, I really actually did not believe this would happen. I truly.
You're on the wrong side of
Get ready with
history.
me when we talk about the 10 reasons why the outcome of this election matters to everyone.
I don't have.
Nobody has more respect.
Here's what Trump's win actually.
Attorney question. It'll get better.
Oh, this one's good.
I'm an American
So
woman.
you gotta put.
I'm-
So you gotta put liberals crying. I think that's what you gotta put. Yeah, man. I don't know what the argument is. Nelson Mandela was labeled like that, and he defeated it. Okay, here's all the videos. Okay, here's it. Okay.
And then
So the meltdown is happening. Hold on.
And then my favorite reaction of all from one of my favorite commentators, The Politics of Joy. Joy Reid, that is. Let's watch.
Black voters came through for Kamala Harris. White women voters did not. That is what it appears happened in that state, is that if you can't flip enough white women, and we've talked about this on this set numerous times, is that you have a state where you've got a 6-week abortion or 12-week abortion. I think theirs might be 12 weeks.
I don't want to hear from Joy Reid. I'm sorry. I would say that. The Whoopi Goldberg looking in the camera.
So, how you feel?
Right? The View, you know, they all dressed in black like they were going to a funeral. That's what they were saying. Here's the liberal tears that you need to see. Hold on. How's it feel, though? Corn Pop was a bad dude. Corn Pop was a bad dude. Think tired of this one, man? What's that testosterone? That's why. That's the place that people on the wrong side of history.
The Fox News decision.
The best liberal meltdown.
Oh wait, let's go back. This is
I've seen so many little meltdowns.
Hope that gets better.
It's not okay.
Hope that gets better. Positive energy.
wow.
It's not okay.
I already played that one. Don't know what that is. Played that.
What's up, you guys? If you have been watching the leftist live nut meltdown here on TikTok, it is absolute comedy gold. I mean, if you've got to just go and start watching.
Feels good.
It's all. We all are gonna just go have the best night.
Is there anybody else out there who's extremely overwhelmed with emotions today?
Nope.
And not in a bad way. Like,
Nope, I'm good.
we did it. There's so much evil in this world,
Yep, there is. Left.
and the energy that I have felt since last night into tonight, it is so pure and happy. There's so much God energy across this country, right?
I'm sorry. No! Oh no! I feel absolutely so betrayed by my country right now.
Oh my god.
It's so frustrating. I don't even know what to say right now. We tried, okay, to everyone from other countries
Tried to fail.
that are saying America failed.
No,
we tried.
no.
This is
Kamala
inherently
failed.
flawed.
Kamala failed you.
We tried. And to anybody
It was
who
installed.
follows me on TikTok,
She
if you
didn't have
are
a primary.
happy
That's not how democracy.
about the results of the election,
And she lost.
unfollow me right now. Get off my page.
Do not talk to me. I don't care if I've known you for years. I do not want to talk to you ever again. The fact that you would purposely vote for somebody who wants to take away my rights as a woman.
Oh, Lord.
Don't ever talk to me again. I feel absolutely so betrayed by my country right now.
I'm so betrayed. And I'm so glad. It's fun.
Where this legend stands at this hour.
So there's a teeny part of me that wants to feel sorry for these women. But if I look deep down inside, I don't feel sorry for them at all because the
I don't.
last several months, they have been nothing but vile and hateful towards me. So,
Yes, 1,000%. She's right.
so there's a teeny part of me that wants to feel sorry for these women.
No, don't.
But if I look deep down inside, I don't feel sorry for them at all because the
No, I don't.
last several months, they've been nothing but vile and hateful towards me. So,
A world without men. That's what they wanted, and they failed at it.
so there's a teeny part of me that wants to feel sorry for these women. But if I look deep down inside,
It's a pure
So we played that. So let's see what else we can play. So I think that's it. I don't know. Let me go to X. But yeah, no, I don't feel sorry. Not in the least. Can't do it. Why should I feel sorry? You lose. You can't divide people like this and think that that's normal. You know, Kamala tried and she failed. You know, so that's what it is. So yeah, man, I think that's it. I'll do some more streaming tomorrow. I've been pretty busy with some stuff because I did some late night streaming yesterday. Oh, look, they got mass protests. Look, this is 22 minutes ago, okay? Mass protests begin in Chicago. Here we go. I wonder how much they were paid. So now you got your mass protest. Look, Trump oath, stand up, fight back. All power to the people. Look at this shit. Look. Already. Look, it's starting already. The protesters gonna start. Oh, I know that's coming. I know that's coming for sure. I know that's coming for sure. Okay, let's see if we can get a live feed here. I don't know if I can get a live feed. So let's see. Yep, it's gonna happen. But I think he's gonna really bring the hammer down this time though. He's not gonna play the games with them anymore. No, I don't see anything right now. Yeah, I don't see anything right now. Okay, so we got to pay attention to that. I haven't even seen any Canadian news. Elon Musk looks real happy. He's going to be in the government, which he should, because he's the world's smartest man. But anyway, I digress. It says Ottawa orders TikTok's Canadian arm to be dissolved. So that's going to be something to pay attention to. So what is that? What is that going to mean? Does that mean that they're going to? It says the federal government is ordering the dissolution of TikTok's Canadian business after a national security review of the Chinese company behind the social media platform, but stopped short of ordering people to stay off the app. Okay, well, we're going to pay attention to it. I mean, I use it just to get the content. That's about it. I'm not scrolling every day. That's kind of crazy. Man wanted after allegedly stabbing driver, stealing their car in East York. How to move to Canada. Look at that. How to move to Canada surges on Google as United States wakes up to Trump win. Maybe that's why Canada is so communist now. United States search engine queries about moving to Canada shot up Wednesday in the wake of Donald Trump's we're going to say Donald Trump's win in the presidential election. Move to Canada. Began trending upward Tuesday night as election results trickled in. Zillow in Canada. Really? Don't bring your liberal bullshit over here. We don't want it. Well, we already have it here. So, I mean, I mean, maybe that's why they want to move to Canada, because they know Justin Trudeau is liberal slash Democrat. So the liberals in America want to come where they can find a utopia in Canada with Justin Trudeau and his liberal government. Most likely, most likely, most likely. So Toronto cop was defending herself when she shot man holding knife. I mean, this is what goes on. Okay. Yeah. So so that's what I'm seeing right now. Right. Dream team, possibly Secretary of State, possibly possibly Chief of Staff. Here's who could be in Trump's cabinet as transition team. President-elect strategize on appointments. So we'll see what happens. I gotta pay attention to it. But it says Biden's broken promises set the stage for Harris's defeat. I agree with that. Yep. You can't just right. Biden breaks his silence on Harris' loss after a concession. Sources reveal whether Ivanka Trump, Jr. Trump will join Trump White House. Military judge reinstates plea deals for 9/11 mastermind KSM. Two other terrorists in shock ruling. Seeing red why minorities voted for Donald Trump in New York, leading to the best showing for a Republican in a generation. Man, I got to witness history, man. It feels so good. It feels so good. So let's click on this because I want to put this up here. It says why minorities voted for Donald Trump in New York, leading to the best showing for a Republican in a generation. It's like he's like Ronald Reagan. It's really crazy, right? Oh man, I never thought that I would. It feels so good, man. It really does. President-elect Donald Trump made huge gains with Black, Hispanic, young voters in New York this election, bringing him closer to turning the deep blue state red than any Republican candidate has come in a generation. Trump siphoned off significant support for all these reliable Democratic voting blocks, accumulating in a historically poor showing in the Empire State for Vice President Kamala Harris, who just won 55.8% of the vote statewide. Broken down demographically, a portrait of the Democrats' colossal failure becomes painfully clear. So what happened? Among Hispanic voters, Trump captured 35% of the vote, a 10-point improvement over his 2020 showing, according to voter analysis conducted by Fox News in collaboration with the Associated Press. Harris, meanwhile, picked up 64% of the Hispanic vote, a 10-point drop from President Biden's 74% 4 years ago. Trump also doubled his support. This is the one that I love. Trump also doubled his support among Black voters in New York this year, claiming 16% to Harris, 83%. Claiming 16% to Harris's 83%. In 2020, Biden won 91% of the vote, while Trump eked out 7%, an average showing for a Republican in New York. He deserves way more than 16%. It should be 50%, in my humble opinion. But thank you, Turan. Turan said he voted for Trump, so that's awesome, dog. So hopefully, man, you can enjoy your victory, bro. You can enjoy your victory, bro. So anyway, I think Trump victory was imminent. I'm happy, bro. I said the fix was in. I was wrong about the fix, possibly. Kamala badly fumbles Gen Z vote, which broke bigly for Trump. Them scratching their heads over how a diverse New Jersey stronghold flipped for Trump. Harris tells supporters it's going to be okay after blowout election loss. Casts herself as Democratic leader and defines secession speech. Nah. 295 to 226. Wow. That is amazing. Pennsylvania, Florida, Alaska, I think Arizona. He might even get a little bit more, but we'll see, right? But these are the Democratic, Illinois. But he got Michigan. I was surprised he got Michigan. Right? It was close. It was close in Michigan. It was really close in Michigan. Pennsylvania is a little bit close in Pennsylvania. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he did a good job, bro. Charlemagne the God admits Trump speaks to people's grievances better than Democrats. There you go. There's some more information for y'all. Come on, Charlemagne the God. Like, dog, you just finally admitted this. I've been saying this before you, dog. And you got more influence than me. How is it that these guys been online doing content, talking about politics, talking about culture, talking about rap, talking about hip hop. Y'all been talking about this stuff for longer than me. I am almost 5 years in the game of doing content. And I have more knowledge than y'all. I have better predictions than y'all. Y'all were wrong. Again. And that's one of the reasons why I come on. I was like, yo, I got pretty good predictions. I better get on this microphone. But the point is, how y'all got the interviews, y'all got the y'all got more infrastructure than what I built already, but y'all were wrong, man. Trump won. Trump won, man. So, I was right about it, man, and it feels good, man. It really does. I surprised myself. Trump's huge gains with Latino Asian voters, black men landed him back in the White House. I gotta click on that. I gotta click on that one, right? Okay. So they're saying that a majority of Latino men, big gains among Asian voters and black men, and a lot more members of the Gen Z. So, ladies, you say you're strong and independent, you don't need no man? Well, guess what? The men have spoken. They said, you know what? We're not voting for Kamala Harris. We're going to go and vote within our interests, which is Donald J. Trump. They're woken up. They're not going to. And I think, and this is my prediction too, if we get a good 4 years of a Donald Trump presidency, oh man, the Democrats are in a bad position, bro. I don't think they can regain the White House. But I know they lie, manipulate, and cheat and steal, so it's whatever. But anyway, that's how Donald Trump built a diverse coalition that propelled the former president to an electoral blowout on Tuesday, adding nearly 9 million more votes than he won in 2016. Vice President Kamala Harris' loss was marked by her campaign hemorrhaging long-held Democratic support from groups that have been stalwart Democratic supporters for generations, according to exit polls. So we show a dramatic shift rightward for young and non-white voters, according to GOP pollsters and strategist Patrick Ruffini. It is historically unprecedented in the modern era. Okay? He says he's referring to the period following the passage of the 1964 Civil Rights Act. We've never had this big of a Hispanic electorate before, so it's really hard to do a comparison, he added. Since we've had records, certainly it's the strongest. What does that say? Huh? Brothers out there for Trump? I respect it. See, they're not going to drink the Democratic Kool-Aid anymore. They're not drinking. Bro, we've had Obama. There was nothing there. We had Biden. There was nothing there. Kamala said she's not going to give reparations. Trump had the platinum plan. You guys remember when they just disrespected brother Ice Cube? Because he's like, yo, we should look at both things, both candidates, like Biden and Trump. And they went after him. Literally. So, again, I'm happy, bro. I'm in a good mood, bro. Because brothers like him, brothers like myself, brothers like Turan, brothers out there that listen to worldwide content like mine, they're not going to take it anymore. They're not going to take it no more. That's what you need to realize. Veteran pollster Henry Olson told the Post that under Trump's leadership, the GOP has been welcoming in working class voters only in fits and starts until last night. Last night it took a big leap. He said the focus is the economy, immigration, the two top concerns for voters all year, per public polling. They're interlinked, particularly for Latinos. He explained, noting how mass immigration presents difficulty for those already in the United States looking for jobs. Absolutely. As for the Harris campaign, also, it said in total, 12% of black voters reported casting ballots for Trump in 2024, compared to with just 8% 8 years earlier. 20% of black men said they supported the former president over Harris. 20% of black men said they supported Trump over Harris. Asian voters voted for Trump at 38%, which was a 9% increase from 2016. The same margin that left the Democratic Party in 2024. Among Latinos, 45% broke for him, the cycle where it's just 29 voted for him in 2016, a 16% point shift. A majority of 54% of Latino men helped fuel the rise for the soon-to-be 47th president. So Latino men. This year of electors growing significantly. Okay, but again, remember what I said? If you say you're strong and independent, like if you're a woman running and you're running on this kind of ticket, you can't ask me for my vote. I told you that. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So anyway, white voters, 6+ towards Democrats. Working class voters, 9+ towards Trump. Black men, 7. Oh, I love this. Oh. Bro, this is like making me comatose. Latino voters, 2016, 29%, 45%. Black men, in 2016, he got 13%. In 2020, it was 19%. In 2024, it's 20%. It should have been like 50%, honestly. And I think more black men and black women, when they start to wake up to what's really going on, this number is going to go up for us. And I will do everything I can to make that number go up. Meaning what? More content on Trump, showing you the lies of the Democratic machine, and just giving you the facts. Not the manipulations, not the propaganda, not the biased opinions. But I do think that's going to go up. Working class, that has went up for Trump in 2024. Okay? I mean, the man put on a McDonald's apron and was serving fries and burgers, and he was literally doing this. He went in a garbage truck. I covered it. He literally sat in a garbage truck. Anyway, it says Monica Davis, a black, I don't know what they said, a black 54-year-old woman from Tuscaloosa, Atlanta, says she cast a ballot for him because he's straightforward to the point. Yes, I like it. You know, man, this is history, man. It said 1 in 5, 20% black men also went for Trump, compared to 13% who supported him 8 years ago. Yeah, man, he's gonna get I think that's why the Democrats were scared, because if he gets in and he does good, that number is gonna increase, bro. But again, I was on the right side of history. Now, everybody from I'm just gonna say this, from the people that I've been working with today, they're scratching their motherfucking heads. Like it's like they're scratching their heads like an ape, or they're scratching their heads like a monkey. Like, how did Trump win? How did Donald Trump win? Why did Donald Trump win? Oh my God, Donald Trump won. And I'm sitting back like, what? So again, what was I doing? I was coming home, doing content, putting up the articles, learning as I was learning as well. And now we won. And it feels good. And I'm a brother from Canada saying this. In 2024, 52% of white female voters went for Trump, the same percentage that supported him in 2016 against the last woman presidential nominee from a major party. Harris support from Gen Z dropped about 5 points from the 60% Biden enjoyed. Gen Z don't rock with her. The division among young people over the Israel-Hamas war, Trump's direct outreach to young men who had already showed signs of shifting to the right. Well, I told you, man, I'm an independent, but I had to make a decision, and I made this decision a very long time ago. And I said, yeah, the way they treated Donald Trump, they treated him very unfairly. They used the justice system, they used lawfare to manipulate the voters because the voters wanted something different, and he prevailed, man. This is one of the greatest American stories that needs to be told to children, bro. I'm serious about that part. Donald Trump is an American story. Honestly. Donald J. Trump is an American story, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. I sit back and I'm like, yo, something really was going on. They told you you're not allowed to vote for Donald Trump, basically. And so people said no. I reject it. Hold on, let me plug this in. They said no, I reject it. And they were right to reject it. Now I think good things are going to come our way. Because we the people, we believe. You know what's crazy? Like Kamala's side, they don't believe in the Constitution. Matter of fact, let me put the Constitution up. Just the United States Constitution. Right? Because the Constitution is a very important document. Right? National Archives, right? What does that say? We the people. It says we the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution of the United States of America. Article 1. All legislative powers herein granted shall be vested in the Congress of the United States, which shall consist of Senate and House representatives. And it goes on, right? I don't want to read too much of it. But the point is, the Constitution is important. You know, the left, Kamala's side, they don't care about the Constitution. They don't give a shit about the Constitution. I mean, Joe Biden violated the Constitution. Right? The Bill of Rights. Like, all these documents are important. And I think Trump has shown you that, standing on your principle. And, I just got to be honest, man. The last 4 years, it was definitely an awakening for myself. And I'm not surprised. So I think there's a video of Cardi B. It says, breaking, Cardi B just put out a message to all Trump supporters. Okay, let's play this. It's going to be negative, probably.
Hey, so listen, I'm going to let y'all know this right now, okay? So you little Trumpets, like, y'all won. I know you're happy, whatever the fuck. Ain't nobody acting like bitter losers. However,
No, you are.
Y'all need to leave me the fuck alone.
No.
Because I got one more fucking cigarette in me before I start lighting your asses up. Alright? And that's word to the United States of motherfucking America. Yeah.
You know, Cardi B was wishing, the people that have died in the hurricane, she was wishing for them to die. All you have to do, that's why she's not telling you why they're trying to, they bothering her. I'll just say that. Because she wished for hurricane to go there and basically kill people, right? But she deleted the video. So if you put Cardi B and you put hurricanes, right? Watch what come up. This video come up. Now listen to what she said. But let me read it first, though, because they posted it 6 hours ago. All right, climate expert Dr. Cardi B, he's making a joke, has chimed in with her superlative atmospheric science expertise, saying about Republicans. This is why some of y'all states be getting hurricanes. Between 1851 and 2023, the United States was hit by 209 hurricanes. I'm curious if she could tell us how many of those were the result of Republicans' supposed climate change denialism. But she's wishing hurricanes on people that disagree with her. Let's play it.
This is why some of y'all states be getting hurricanes. That's all I'm going to say. This is why
Right? Like, this is why some of y'all states be getting hurricanes, basically wishing evil on. I mean, I already know they're evil, so it's not nothing. Right? But people didn't like that, man. So now she's saying, leave her alone, all this shit. But anyway, that's her video. Now, this is Nancy Pelosi. Look at that face, bro. She's upset. Remember, she said that. You guys want me to play? I think before I go, because I got probably a couple more minutes and I gotta go. But I think we should play what they were saying about Donald Trump. And then the rest of Tucker Carlson, maybe. There should be a video compilation. But, I don't know if it's this one. It says.
And Trump.
No, that's not it. There should be a compilation of them saying this about Donald Trump. And if you look at the compilation and you look at today, I think this is it. Yes, imagine if these people probably call. Okay, I think this is it.
Be ready to throw a punch. You have to be ready to throw a punch.
Donald Trump, I think you need to go back and then punch him in the face.
Look. Did you hear what they're saying about him? Let's go back in time, guys. This is why we're here, right? Here we go.
You gotta be ready to throw a punch. You have to be ready to throw a punch.
Donald Trump, I think you need to go back and then punch him in the face.
That I thought he should have punched him in the face.
I feel like punching him.
I'd like to take him behind the gym if I were in high school.
If we were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him.
No, I wish we were in high school, I could take him behind the gym.
Right? This is what they said about him. And now they're conceding to his victory? Of course he was going to win.
Take him behind the gym if I were in high school.
If we were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him.
No, I wish we were in high school, I could take him behind the gym.
I will go and take Trump out tonight.
They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump.
When was the last time an actor assassinated a president?
Yes, I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
You gotta be ready.
Bro, I'm telling you. Hold on, let me see what this one. Democrats like put a country over a party. Okay, hold on a second. They tell us Donald Trump is a threat to democracy. Okay, let's play this one. This is Kamala, right?
I will always put country above party.
David Valadao turned his back on President Trump and the whole MAGA movement.
David Valadao says... No, I don't think that's it. Hold on. Come here, claims Trump is a... Look, she claimed he was a threat to democracy. We know Donald Trump, right? He's the person who stood at this very spot nearly 4 years ago and sent an armed mob to the United States Capitol. Listen to what she said.
We know who Donald Trump is.
I'll play it for you.
He is the person who stood at this very spot nearly 4 years ago and sent an armed mob to the United States Capitol to overturn the will of the people in a free and fair election.
We won in a landslide. This was a landslide.
An election that he knew he lost.
We will never give up. We will never concede. It doesn't happen. You don't concede when there's death involved.
Americans died as a...
So, again, this is how we got here. It's not hard to figure out, guys. Right? It's not hard to figure out. Hold on. Let's see if we can get a couple more in here. It's not hard to figure out, man. All right? I don't want to, right? But that's how we got here. You call the man a threat to democracy, and he won. That is the whole point of why I'm doing this stream. You call him a threat to democracy, and he won. He won. Oh, there's my post there. Oh, man. I don't know where it's at, but, you know, it's crazy. I don't know where it's at. I got to go. That'll have to be a stream for tomorrow or something, but. Yeah, I mean, this is hypocritical, right? I want to put this up on my channel. Look at this. Democrats. A bunch of rich people convincing poor people to vote for rich people by telling them poor people that other rich people are the reason they are poor. Does that make sense to you guys? That's why they lost. You can get Michelle Obama or Oprah. You can get all of them. That's why you lost. I want to play the View stuff right now. Byron Donalds. He's on another level. He posted 2 assassination attempts, 2 impeachments, 2 general election opponents in 1 cycle, 9 years of relentless slander and hoaxes, 9 years of weaponized institutions, 91 politicized charges. They threw everything at him because he was fighting for all of us against a corrupt, entrenched bureaucracy, against a hopeless partisan media establishment. And all through it, he persevered to orchestrate the greatest comeback in the history of politics. That's why Donald Trump won, if you're trying to figure it out. It's not hard to figure out. You don't have to like his personality, but the policies is why we are here. And again, I have this. So I added this photo to the background. So when I start doing on-camera stuff, you'll see this photo in the background. I actually got the photo before he won. I went down there. That's all. Anyway, I went and got the photo. So I have that one. And that is just the most iconic photo, bro. I don't care. It's in the background now. So, anyway, I digress. But this guy, I mean, this is White Dudes for Harris. We played that at the beginning. Let me see if I don't want to forget anything. We played all this stuff. Oh, this is a cool thing here. It's like the superheroes are finally coming together. Oh, it's so cool. Actually, Elon Musk. You know, yo, this is crazy. I don't care about. Oh, I think this was a.
They stole our jobs.
Oh, it's like an old school movie. Elon Musk posted this. I gotta watch it. This looks cool as fuck. Yo, look at this. This is AI generated, I'm pretty sure, but look at this. Looks so cool.
Put on notice, if you fuck around with us, if you do something bad to us, we are going to do things to you that have never been done before.
The forgotten men and women of our country will be forgotten no longer. 2024 is our final battle.
They stole our jobs, and they plundered our wealth.
The future does not belong to globalists. The future belongs to patriots.
The activation word, Ronald McDonald.
We will drive out the globalists.
Patriots go.
We will cast out the communists. America will start winning again. Winning like never before. We will bring back our jobs. We will bring back our borders. And we will bring back our dreams.
Yo, that's pretty cool. You know, it's just Trump is on another level, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I just started to see it, man. But you know, it's just the fair tactics and all this shit. I think it's gonna reset itself. I mean, Kevin O'Leary said the system reset itself. Let me see if I can find that. Yeah, he's like, yeah, you know, the system finally reset itself. So, yeah, here's a clip here. Listen to this.
You're going to love this. What's happened here is the system self-corrected.
Self-corrected.
When you try and break the American model, it fixes.
Yo, that's what you guys need to know. The system recorrected. I love, man. This is what I've been talking about,
What's happened
man.
here is the system
Knowledge.
self-corrected. When you try and break the American model, it fixes itself. And I think people should give credit within the Democratic Party. Donald Trump saved them tonight, too, because they're going to have to take a spatula to these policies and bring it back to the center over the next 4 years and, in a way, reset. And we talked about this earlier, but he saved entrepreneurship. He saved the entire model of the S&P 500 because taxing 20% higher was a really bad idea, and it self-corrected. Capital, and this is why I'm getting on a plane tomorrow night. I intentionally didn't leave till tomorrow night so I could go to Geneva, go to Abu Dhabi, go to Riyadh, and say it's 21% corporate taxes, 100% not going to change. That is very important for people like me that bring capital back to this country.
That's right.
It fixed itself.
Yes.
It fixed itself. And I think that's why America works. It has worked for 200 years. When it gets too crazy, it fixes itself.
Okay.
And whether you love Trump or you hate him, every Democrat owes him a thank you very much, Mr. President.
By the way, as the markets...
He's right. And, you know, I was surprised it fixed itself. I was really surprised. This was the debate. It says Kevin O'Leary fights with the CNN anchors about Kamala's legitimacy and then try to clap back with, aren't you from Canada? Like, it's just a stupid argument. Dumb argument. I have that clip, though. I mean, I could play it, but... They had some really crazy CNN ones, too. One guy, like it's just, I'll be here all night playing clips, man. That's the point. But, yeah. This is Kevin O'Leary, anti-Israel protests. Kevin O'Leary. So anyway, the point is, what I'm trying to say is that I mean, he's right about that. The system self-corrected. So oh yeah, it's showing all the photos of Trump. Like that's iconic. Like, the assassination attempt, him in a garbage truck, him at McDonald's, his mug shot, Elon Musk, the world's richest man, coming on stage. He actually owns Tesla. Like, come on, and X that I'm on right now. X is the best platform, hands down. And then Robert F. Kennedy shaking it. I mean, this is on another level, man. I never thought that I would witness this in my lifetime. But The View, I guess we'll end it with The View. It says, The View just blamed Fox News, Elon Musk, social media, and X for Trump's massive win. They also called for regulating social media to stop disinformation and indoctrination in schools where kids would be taught as early as nursery school to believe the legacy media. Let's play these. Let's play what these gargoyles are saying.
Can we not let Fox News off the
Old
hook, please?
gargoyles.
And Newsmax and all the fake news that's been going out there. One of the things that we need to do, and it's not to abolish the Department of Education. As a former teacher, believe me, he's talking about doing that.
Yes.
Actually, I gotta play it because they're gonna put a strike on it, so I better not even play it. But these are just old gargoyles speaking. It's nothing. And then this lady, she posted all the stuff that the left is for. F DEI, F your pronouns, F your woke agenda, F men and women's sports, F your open border, F your safe spaces, F your trigger warnings, F queers for Palestine, F defund the police, F your dishonest mainstream media, F your bloated bureaucracy, F your war on merit, F your selective outrage, F your climate hypocrisy, F your big tech censorship, F your Tesla hating, F your debt for forgiveness schemes, F your victimhood culture, because that's what they are. That's how they live every day. Don't forget it. They live in a victimhood culture. F your manufactured crises, your big government overreach, cancel culture mob, education indoctrination, performative activism, assault on free speech, surveillance state, anti-family policies. That's what you need to know. That's why we're here today, because they have an anti-family policy. That is the Democrats, that is the left. Okay? And it says your erosion of accountability, undemocratic primary process, your opportunity economy, and it got 6.2 million views. This is what this woman said. And again, let's go back over it one more time. So she's saying F to DEI, diversity, equity. And by the way, I reposted this because it's true. I'm on the same page with this lady. So diversity, equity, or inclusion, your pronouns, your woke agenda, men and women's sports, your open borders, your safe spaces, your trigger warnings, queers for Palestine, defunding the police, your dishonest mainstream media, your bloated bureaucracy, your war on merit, selective outrage, climate hypocrisy, big tech censorship, Tesla hating, debt forgiveness schemes, victimhood culture, manufactured crises, big government overreach, cancel culture mob, education indoctrination, performative activism, assault on free speech, surveillance state, anti-family policies, erosion of accountability, undemocratic primary process, and your opportunity economy. And she says, thank you to Elon, Linda, everyone in Mexico has been fighting relentlessly to save free speech. And she goes on.